next in the series, and it's all about sprouting sprouts in a jar, and not about growing them in the Click and Grow. So off we go to learn how to sprout delicious sprouts in a jar. Okay, so we are gonna get some sprouts started. We have alfalfa, mung bean, red clover, red radish, and broccoli in this mix. So originally they said soak for 4 hours. I usually do it overnight, but we're going to try and do it exactly the way they told us this time and just soak them for 4 or 5 hours. And then you rinse and drain, and you repeat rinsing and draining 2 to 3 times per day. The sprouts are usually ready 3 to 4 days. I'd err on 4 to 5 days, but you'll know by looking at them. So here we go, getting them started. So we have our mixture here, and we have our mason jar with our screen lid on it. So I'm just going to do 1 tablespoon. And we're gonna for 1 tablespoon, that's totally enough water for them. And then you just pop your lid on. Come back in 4 to 5 hours. Drain that. You can leave them overnight. And then, just rinse them. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop them on a little stand. I got these from Amazon. And we have the little tray. And we pop that on a stand upside down so that it always continues to let the water out. And then we also cover them until usually the last day and a half. And then you let the light on to them so that they can green up a little bit. And that is all it takes. Sprouts were started. They are a salad mix. They have broccoli, alfalfa, mung bean, radish, lots of really good things in there. And they were started on a Sunday, so soak them overnight on a Sunday. And so they were then rinsed and started to grow basically on the Monday, right? So it's now Thursday. And pretty much I'm gonna wrap these up this afternoon. You can see they're all growing like crazy. And I'm gonna give them one more rinse this afternoon. And then I'll pop them in the fridge. And the way I pop them in the fridge is I use a Gladware container, but I rinse them in colander really good. And then pat them dry with a paper towel, and I store them with a paper towel, a slightly damp paper towel in there. And they're good for about 4 to 5 days in the refrigerator. Really cheap and easy to grow. You can get, usually your grocery store will either give you some of these little trays. I would only use clean trays. I wouldn't ever use a tray that had meat on it, just because. And then I got these little stands from Amazon, as well as these cool mason jar lids that are strainers, and they are stainless steel lids. So that's how you grow sprouts. And we will carry on to the next project, which is sprouting sunflower sprouts and pea sprouts in a tray.